This video is to help you see how to do a parts list on Autodesk Inventor. So once you've created a full assembly of an object and you have saved it into your computer, you can go into File and go to New. And we're going to do a presentation file. And what the presentation file is we're going to do what's called an exploded view. So I'm going to bring in my T9, I'm going to open it, I'm going to place it inside here. And so what I can do is I'm going to click on Tweak Components, and I can click on a component, and I can click on the arrow. My arrow is pointing backwards. I want it to actually go forwards. I want to hit negative, and I can type in about how far away I want to pull that away from everything else for my object. 3 looks pretty good. Okay, and so I can do that with each piece. Hit Tweak Component again. The next piece, maybe take it, and again, it needs to go in the opposite direction, so I'm going to put a negative. Okay. And I'm going to continue to do that for all of my parts. Now, if you did it as subassembly, you could separate just the subassemblies as well. And I'm going to continue to just pull these apart until I have a full exploded view of everything. So once you get your part fully exploded, you want to get a good view of it so it looks like how the object's supposed to be, so you can actually see where your objects are supposed to go, and how they'll fit in together. You can actually rewind it and play, and you can watch it explode itself. You can make a video of it if you want to be able to show students how things go together. You can also watch it in reverse, so you can start it here, hit the reverse button, and you can watch it move back and forth. Now what it does do is it does record every movement that you make. And with that, the thing you have to remember is that if it's doing every single movement, then if you move an object multiple times, it's going to move it each time that you do it. So once you get it the way you want it, you can use the capture camera, and we're going to create a drawing file. We're just going to say yes to all. I'll use my A5 paper. And notice it's going to pop up here on my screen. Now, I want it to be bigger than this. So let's try 1/4. It's pretty good. Do 1/2. 1/4's okay. Okay. I've now placed my object in there. The other thing you want to do is make sure that's colored. So edit view, click on your shaded, and it will color your object. We're going to go ahead and insert in here as well. We're going to insert your assembled view of your T9. I'm going to place it, keep the same scale. So now I can see. It also needs to be shaded. Alright, so then we're going to put in our balloons. So click on Annotate, click on Auto Balloon, and you can highlight the whole section. And you need to go in and make sure you get every single object. So one way you can do is just highlight the whole thing, click around, click select placement, and it will place all of your bubbles. Hit apply, and OK. Now you can move those bubbles if you don't like where they're placed, or if it doesn't look very well, or very good. And then you're going to click on parts list. And we're going to go over here and just highlight, click OK, and your parts list will appear for all of your different pieces. Now you can edit your parts list. In order to do that, you just right click it, edit parts list. In order to edit it, you'll click on the column chooser, and you can delete the description if you want to. You can add it back in if you want to. You could have in there maybe your material, so if you want to know what it was made out of, if you want to know the mass of it. All of that can be found here to add to your information about yours. So I'm going to add in material, and I'm going to take out description. Click OK, click apply, and then it would tell you if I would set up my parts with what they were made out of, it would tell me what the material is actually made out of. Since it doesn't, I'm just going to remove that. Okay, and that's how you make a parts list.